Hello, I'm Brian Worley from p4pictures.com. Today I've got a really helpful tip about using Automator with image files. What I do is use an Automator action linked to a folder. What it means is that I can have files in my system in all kinds of formats with all kinds of different colour profiles, and simply the action of dragging and dropping the files onto a folder on my desktop will convert them into sRGB JPEGs. Let's see how that works. First up, let's see, we need to start Automator. So we're going to start Automator up, and then we're going to make a new Automator document. So we've clicked on New Document. That gives us the new Automator document, and we want to make a folder action. So we choose that one. And now the first thing we need to do is to determine which folder to link it to. So we're going to choose our folder, and in this case we've said we're going to choose a new folder, and I'm going to make it on the desktop. So to make it easy, I'm going to call the new folder sRGB JPEG, and we create that folder. You can see it's there. We'll choose that one as the one that we're going to link our action to. And now we need to go and say we're working on photos. So we choose the type, change the type of images. And we don't want to copy them, we want to actually just change the originals. And then also we're going to change the color profile as well. So we need to add a second step. And again, we're not going to, we can keep changing the originals. So we're going to change the JPEGs to sRGB. So we need to make sure they're JPEGs, not TIFFs. And that's as simple as it gets in Automator. So now what we'll need to do is just save this Automator action out. We give it a name, something we can come back to later on. And so I'm going to call it sRGB JPEG, same as my folder name. You can choose what you like. Now we quit Automator and test, does it work? So we'll just quit Automator. There it goes. And now we open our folder, and I'm just going to quickly add a tag to it so I can find it later on. Then what we'll do is I'm going to make a screen copy of part of my desktop. There you go. Now, as normal, screen copies on a Mac are PNG files, and they have the color space of your monitor color profile, which is hardly useful for JPEGs for the web. So what I'm going to do now, as we can see that there, is I'm going to take this file and simply drag it and drop it onto this folder we created. And that's it. And now in the folder, the file has been converted to a JPEG. And we have an sRGB color profile. It's that easy to make sRGB JPEGs from any kind of file, any kind of image file that you can find, just by dropping it onto that folder. That's what this whole action is about. I hope you've learned something from this. I've been Brian Worley. Please stop by my website, and hope to see you soon.